Have you ever noticed that some women don't flirt in an obvious way? Instead, they quietly test your attention, especially if you're a man over 50. Around you, women may act a bit differently. They don't want to come across as needy or overly available. So rather than being direct, they begin asking subtle questions, something most men completely miss. A woman who feels even a small level of attraction toward a mature man will almost always ask two very specific questions. It's like a hidden message in plain sight. Before we get into that, do me a quick favor. Like the video and leave a comment if you've ever missed a woman's signal and only realized it later. Your interaction helps more men discover this message. Many men over 50 believe they've become invisible to women, whether younger or their own age. But the truth is very different. Mature men can actually become more attractive than ever once they understand how women communicate. The real issue isn't women, it's misreading their signals. It's like assuming someone is just being polite when they're actually showing interest. Women rarely express attraction directly. Instead, they test your emotional stability, your presence, and your ability to pick up on subtle cues. When a woman starts seeing you as someone she could trust emotionally, physically, and personally, her behavior shifts. Casual conversation turns into intentional curiosity. She begins asking questions that reveal three things: your inner strength, your emotional availability, and whether you recognize her interest. This is where the two key questions come in. Many men over 50 expect clear, direct signals because they grew up in a time when communication was more straightforward. But modern women, especially emotionally mature ones, tend to express attraction indirectly. Instead of saying, "I like you," they use questions as a safe way to assess you. It protects them from rejection and emotional discomfort. If you miss these signals, she usually won't repeat them. Women rarely open up in the same way twice. Think of it this way. Men often show interest through actions, helping, protecting, guiding. Women, on the other hand, show interest through carefully chosen questions that hint at emotional closeness. And there are two questions that consistently appear when a woman feels subtle attraction toward a mature man. First, understand this. She's not asking out of simple curiosity. She's testing your emotional presence. She wants to feel whether you're open, calm, and confident, or distant and closed off. The first question relates to your emotional availability, not your schedule, but your inner space. She's trying to sense if there's room for her in your life. It's not practical. It's psychological. Without saying it directly, she's asking, are you emotionally open or shut down? The second question is about your direction in life. Not just your job or goals, but your inner path. She wants to know if your life has purpose, stability, and momentum. Women don't emotionally invest in men who seem lost or aimless. They open up to men who feel grounded and self-assured. So when she asks these questions, she's not gathering information. She's imagining what it would feel like to be close to you. A woman may feel physical attraction, but she only moves closer when she senses that your presence is steady and safe. These two questions matter even more after 50 because many women assume a man already has an established emotional life. So, before getting closer, they check whether there's space for them or if he's emotionally unavailable. These subtle, almost invisible questions are her way of checking compatibility. If you overlook them, you miss the moment when she quietly opens the door. Now here are the two questions. The first one sounds simple. Do you spend a lot of time alone? On the surface it seems casual. But psychologically she's asking, are you open to connection or do you prefer isolation? Is there emotional space in your life? She's not asking about loneliness. She's asking about availability. If you answer well, you won't sound needy or closed off. You'll come across as balanced, someone who enjoys independence but is open to meaningful connection. For example, you might say you value your personal space, but you also appreciate good company. That shows emotional stability without desperation. The second question is, what are you looking for right now? Again, this isn't small talk. It's an emotional evaluation. She's trying to understand your direction. If a man says he's unsure or just going with the flow, it often signals a lack of direction. And women don't usually connect emotionally with men who seem lost, regardless of age. A strong response is simple and clear. You might say you're building a more peaceful and meaningful phase of your life, or that you're focused on living with purpose and forming a genuine connection. Clarity creates attraction. What most men over 50 don't realize is this. Women aren't looking for perfection. They're looking for emotional presence, stability, and clarity. When she asks, do you spend a lot of time alone? She's testing your openness. When she asks, what are you looking for? She's testing your direction. Openness plus purpose equals attraction. These questions show up in different ways across cultures and situations because they come from the same psychological pattern. Imagine you're talking to a woman in a cafe, a bookstore, or even online. The conversation feels warm. There's eye contact, subtle laughter, a slight shift in energy. Clears throat, then she asks, "Do you spend a lot of time alone?" That's her first emotional step toward you. Later she asks, "What are you looking for right now in life?" That's her second step. These aren't random questions, they're emotional checkpoints. If you respond with calmness and presence, the connection grows. If you respond defensively or with confusion, the moment fades. And remember this clearly. Women rarely repeat emotional openings. If you miss it, the opportunity may not come again. A woman isn't testing your words. She's testing your presence. Once you understand this, you stop guessing and start recognizing genuine interest when it appears. Before you go, if this message helped you, comment, "I see the signs," so more men can learn this too. And remember, attraction at this stage of life isn't about looks or status. It's about emotional clarity, presence, and awareness. When you recognize the signals, you don't chase moments, you understand them.